comes courtesy of Yiroo. They sent over some beautiful Brazilian natural wave hair. This is the box that the beautiful hair came in. As you can see, the hair is beautiful and full and voluminous. I did go ahead and co-wash it off camera. This is their Brazilian natural wave and I am loving it. I feel like I've never really had any hair this texture before. It's so beautiful. It's not like curly, it's not like wavy, and again I co-washed it so it has a nice fluffy feel to it. I didn't add any product because I was thinking about going ahead and using my wand curler this time around. Usually I'll go ahead and add product to kind of make the hair pop, but this time around I kind of wanted to go for a more pressed finished look, if that makes any sense. But I am absolutely loving and feeling this hair. Like, I've never had hair this texture before. It's like a wavy situation, but it's also like curly. It's natural wave basically. It's exactly as it says. So I requested lengths 20, 22, 24, and then I have an 18-inch lace frontal, and this is pretty much what I have left. So I used about 2.5 bundles, and as you can see, the hair is super pretty in the bundles as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the hair. Beforehand, I went ahead and parted and kind of started to lay the parting or the crown of the head down. Still gotta do a little bit of work to it, but I ran out of my mousse, and this is like my holy grail of how I lay my parting. So I'm gonna have to improvise, but I'm probably gonna speed up the rest of this video, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts on this hair. Also, wig sale will be up this week, and with that wig sale there will be another giveaway. So I'm giving away $500, and the contest will run to help me get to 75,000 subscribers. So make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notifications when that video goes up for all the details on how to enter to win. So without further ado, let's get started. So as my son would say, let's get started. I'm going to start off by sectioning the hair after I comb it out. The hair has been sitting up for a few days, so of course you have to give it a nice comb out. The first section, I went ahead and add a little bit of my Care Silk and Sheen. This is going to give it some shine, kind of help combat the frizz. It's also going to help to press or curl the hair much better. I'm not taking exact amounts of hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and just grab pieces as I feel. I'm wanding away from my face. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to explain this to you guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just grab a piece of hair. You want to go ahead and comb it out so that it's smooth. You want to plant your wand curler at the base or the top of the head, and go ahead and secure the rest of the hair by wrapping it around until you get to the end. I hold the hair there for about 30 seconds. I drop it, and you get these beautiful curls. This is pretty easy to do. I feel like if you watch this entire tutorial through, then you pretty much will have a hang of what to do. And here we are with the progress shot. This is like the first quarter of the hair, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same texture. Of course, you'd have to use your fingers and pull out the curls that you wanted, but if you look at them closely, they pretty much look the same. The only difference is the wand curl is just a little bit less frizzy, and of course I've added that shine to it, and of course it's a tighter curl because I wand curled it. So if you don't have this exact texture and you want to achieve the curls on the opposite side, or the hair in the natural state, just wand curl it with no product. And the first day it might be a little bit fuller, but you kind of pull it out or separate the curls with a comb, and you pretty much should get what you have on the other side. If you have like body wave hair or straight hair or any other texture and you want to kind of achieve that natural wave look, the wand curler would be your best friend. I'm using this red wand curler that I purchased from Target. I've literally had this wand curler for probably about 4 or 5 years, and it's hung on and hasn't broke down or anything like that. I will have it linked in the description bar. I believe it's about 20 bucks. Quick lipstick break. This lipstick was near me, so I was like, ooh, it kind of is similar to my shirt. It wasn't perfect. I probably have something in my stash that's a little bit more perfect of a color to match my shirt, but it was close enough. I thought it was cute. It was a progress shot because I'm halfway through. So let me show you guys, slow it down for you guys. you can see this pretty much is identical. If I pulled out the other side, which I'm not ready to do yet, it pretty much will be the same. I'm going to let my wand curls fall naturally, but if you kind of want to loosen them up, just pull them apart with your fingers or a wide tooth comb, and you'll be good to go. So now let's head over to the opposite side. Pretty much from here it's going to be repetitive. You just smooth it out, add a little bit of your silken sheen, and then you go ahead and curl it. You leave the wand you set the hair and then you leave it there for about 30 seconds before you release it from the wand curler, and that pretty much should do the trick. If you want these curls to last, or if you want them to have a little bit more of a stronger hold to them, go ahead and add your favorite holding spray to it. Usually I'll add like my Sebastian's Shapers Plus. That's the one that I usually grab for the most. You can actually also put like a volumizing spray, kind of tease it if you want them to be a little bit bigger. You can just play with it and make it your own style. At this point, I had gotten a little bit lazy. I get so lazy when it comes to stuff like this, guys. But in the back there, I could have done a little bit better at making them a little bit smaller and a little bit tighter. But that's the beauty in this type of curls. They don't have to always be the same size. Also, to frame my face, all of the curls around the head are basically curled away from me, basically going the opposite way of my face, but the ones that go around or closest to my face, I went ahead and made sure those go towards my face. Hopefully that makes sense, but again, to repeat myself, pretty much around my face, like where I am right now, all of these curls that I'm doing at this point are going towards my face on both sides, and I just think that makes for a better look. As you can see here, the piece that I keep lifting up is the hair in its natural state, and I'm showing you against the wand curls. It's pretty much the same. You can't really tell the difference. The wand curls are pretty much just a little bit more polished. And that's pretty much it for that. Now you just go around and kind of find pieces that may have not curled as well and go ahead and recurl them. Again, I like it that it doesn't all have one specific size. So these little pieces that I'm touching up are obviously not the same size, but once the curls drop and everything falls, it's going to look so good. And you won't even be able to tell. So I'm going to take a volumizing spray along the perimeter of my hairline, and I'm just going to brush that back, add a little bit of heat, and let that set before flipping it back forward. And this is going to kind of just help me to get more volume in the front. That way I can showcase the baby hair, which I did off camera, and it just looks a little bit more done. And eventually that will drop too, because right now it's a bit firm. But it's kind of like when you go to the hair shop, you kind of want to make it so that your hair has a little bit of hold, so that when it's time to go out or whatever you're going to do, it'll drop and soften up. I'm going to go ahead and add my mineralized skin finish powder in the color dark to the hairline or the parting, and kind of use my finger to blend it out because I did not bleach the knots on this unit. I'm going to set it off with a last little spritz of my silken sheen, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. I went ahead and used my wand curl. This is the Infinity from Conair. This is a holy grail. I think everyone has this by now. I got it from Target, but you can get it from CVS or Walmart or whatever. And I think it's about $20, and it goes up to 400 degrees. It does have a digital dial. That way you can go from 310 to 400 interchangeably based on how much you need. In total, this took me about 20 minutes to do all four sides, both sides. But you guys did see I did section it into fours, and that just makes it easier for me to be able to get to each side and, you know, see what I'm doing and not get everything tangled. And it came out really beautiful. You guys seen the halfway mark so that you guys can compare the look. I feel like these curls look like a more done up version of the natural way that this hair comes in, so it's a great idea. I really didn't want to use any product on the curls themselves, but I did want to add a little bit of shine, so I only used 2 products on this hair. The Care Silken Sheen is my favorite go-to for like a nice shine. The hair was cool as is, but of course I like that salon kind of finished look. And adding a little shine to each section kind of helped me to, number one, tame the hair, tame the fringe, give it shine. And also it helps to press or style the hair even more. But I don't think it necessarily needed it. But if the hair would have been frizzy from going to a natural style to a, you know, a pressed or curl style without a blow dry, that shine or that sheen will help out a lot. I also used a volumizing spray. This is the GVP version of the Kenra volumizing spray. It'll just give your hair a nice lift and some body need be. So I wanted to add a little body up here. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on how I wand curl my hair. The really cool thing about this style is it's very, very, very close to what the hair looked like in its natural state. Just more of a pressed look. So that way I didn't put any holding spray or anything like that. If you want your curls to hold and like last like a few days, definitely add a holding spray. If not, I'm probably gonna like flip my hair up and put it in a pineapple and kind of like twist it into a bun, and hopefully that'll help to preserve the curls a little bit. Or you can use your flexi rods, like maybe 6 to 8 flexi rods around, just to kind of help it keep the curl. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Yiroo. I have all of the information linked down below, as well as the link to the hair and the details and the lengths of the hair as well. Again, this is their Brazilian natural wave. And I did go ahead and add some beautiful wand curls to it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will have that 75K giveaway for $500 really soon. And also have another surprise announcement coming up really soon as well, including the wig sale. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.